There's two ways that I paint a door, and I'm going to show you both in this video. First of all, what you want to do is remove the handle if you can in any other door furniture. If the door isn't too bad, give it a rub down with a 120 grit sanding pad. If it's quite rough, use an 80 grit. If you've took the handle off, make sure you keep it in the room with you, because if not, you will lock yourself in. If the door opens into the room, then you will start by painting the edge of the door. In this case, it's the lock side. Then you would move on to the panels and just brush in around the edge of the panel, into the corners, making sure that you've got no runs. And then you would go on to rolling the flats of the panels. Now I use all water-based products, and the rollers that I use are a short or medium pile microfiber sleeve or mohair sleeves, and these don't require you to lay the paint off. It doesn't leave any orange peel effect at all. Once you've done those, you would then move on to doing the vertical panels in the centre of the door, and then you would do the horizontal panels, so the one at the top and one through the centre of the door. Many people will do the bottom panel on the door as well, but I like to leave it till last, just in case I am to pick up any loose fibres from the carpet, and I don't want to be putting that anywhere else on the door. So I would do the vertical panels each side of the door like this, and then do the very bottom of the door last. In case you didn't know, each section of the door actually has a proper name, and I will share a video soon of what each part of the door is called. But by calling them vertical or horizontal panels, it's a lot easier for somebody to understand who hasn't painted a door before. So rather than using the technical terms, I try and keep it simple to understand. So this is the second way that I paint a door, and you would start the same way as you did the first time, by doing the lock side, the edge of the door. And then now we've moved on to doing the panels again. But what I'm doing differently this time is basically painting the door in half. So I'm painting the top half completely and then move down to the bottom half. I use this method when I've got a lot of doors to paint, simply because it really saves you bending up and down. It's saving your knees, it's saving your back. Now using this method, it does come with a little bit of speed and some experience, because if you're not quick enough, your paint can dry out very quickly. So you can see in the middle of the door where I've stopped painting, you don't want that paint to dry out too quickly, because you have to roll over it. So if you're painting a door for the first time, or you're not very experienced, stick to the first demonstration that I showed, and you will get better results. So I only use this method if I do have quite a lot of doors to do in one go. So I hope this has been easy enough to understand, but I will share another video soon of all the correct names for the parts of the door if you are interested, and help you understand again the best way to paint the door.